What about now? Should be sound now. Hey! We're working finally. What's up? I shouldn't be muted anymore. Shit. There's no mute button on. Oh, fuck. Okay, good. I was gonna say, we're fucked if there's a mute button, because I've got nothing muted. Let's see if this holds. There we go. This mount's broken that's in my truck, so like every once in a while it sucks. Alright. I'm gonna turn the gas off. Yo! I think everything's working, hopefully. You guys let me know. You never know with the mobile streams. I'm gonna turn the truck off in a minute, and it's gonna get really hot because I don't want to waste gas, because as you know, gas is way too much money. Fucking Cumberland Farms, dude. Dude, what's going on? You guys want some Cumberland Farms? Fucking Cumbies guy. What's going on? Gas is gold. Yeah, basically. Fuck, I got massive heartburn in my chest all of a sudden. I was feeling fucking fine this last forever, all day. And now all of a sudden I get this fucking wicked pain right here in my chest. Like, it's really painful. Fuck. Oh my god. I think it's because I went to burp a second ago and like I started talking instead and I held it in. Oh my god, dude. It feels like my shoulder blades are being ripped out. Fuck my life, dude. Gas is $5 today. So that sucks. Jesus. You know, the last couple of times we did a day stream, a couple weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, whatever it was, I did a stream from the car, the truck, the phone, whatever. I did them a little bit earlier, but around the same time, sort of. Around like 12 is the best time, I think. Seemed to do all right, so figured I'd come on here and hang out and try another one. A lot of stuff going on today. You know. No, the Boston fans beat up a Montreal guy outside of the Garden, Elias, you cunt. You fucking Montreal fuckhead. But yeah, I wouldn't have been one of those people, though. I would have saved your ass, bro. Because fuck that. I wouldn't let anybody get assaulted. I don't care. I mean, like, you know, listen. If you're being a prick and you're at the other home team's venue and you're trying to throw punches, you know, that's different. Or, you know, you get like a beer thrown on you or something like that. I mean, you know, you just kind of got to take that, in my opinion. But, you know, being beaten up and having your head smashed into the curb outside of the Boston Garden, like the Montreal people, the two Montreal guys, whatever. I mean, who knows? They might have been pricks, but you know, no one should have their head bashed into the pavement or be sucker punched, knocked out. You know what I mean? None of that shit should happen. Oh shit!
Motherfucker, here we go. Everyone knows I'm out the window. Yep. Yo, motherfucker, no romance, cause there ain't no chance in my happy pants.
Mickey K9!
Take this dance and leave me here. I'm a bad motherfucker, ain't got no fear. What the time was the time, motherfucker? Time, motherfucker. Put it in a happy rhyme, motherfucker. It's clock o'clock. Bang, bang, tick tock. Thug in a sock. Oil shock. 2 on consignment, 1 in stock. What's the time, motherfucker? Said clock o'clock. I said clock o'clock.
Mickey K9 coming in with $10, bro. Mickey K9 just paid for this truck's gas and the Cumbies. Thanks for paying for the Cumbies, Mickey K9. Blah! Fucking hear him, though. Fuck. Mickey K9, man, what's up? Thank you. Holy shit, bro. I guess the donations work. I wasn't sure if those would really be on, but they are on. Thank you, man. I did put the link at the top of the chat, I think. I don't know. Or super chat, whatever the fuck. But whatever you guys want to say, drop it in the chat. I'll try to respond to it. Whatever news, whatever topics, whatever I don't know. I'll just try to answer shit. If you want to donate it, that makes it easier for me, obviously. It helps me out. But if you want to just write it in the chat, you know, everybody's strapped for cash right now. So, you know, if you don't have money, don't bother. You know, don't take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Although, it is fucked, though, dude. This is crazy. Like, I'm kind of freaked out. I got to be honest. I've never been... This is bad, guys. I mean, when you got a liberalish, independent, hipsterish person like me scared to vote, like I want Reagan in, you know, like, or whatever, like, it's like, that's scary, bro. Like, the world's fucked right now. How could you ever vote for Biden again? Who the hell, show me who votes for Biden after this. Like, you can't. You wouldn't. Nobody would. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people that wouldn't vote for Trump after his 4th term or after his 4th year or whatever. But there's also now, I can't believe anybody would vote for anybody at this point, you know? But certainly not this guy. This is fucked. We're fucked. In the next 5 years, dude, this keeps going. The next 2, 3, 4 years, we're fucking... Yeah, I don't want Reagan. I take that back, bro kick. I don't want Reaganomics. What'll happen is, you see, America, it will trickle down. It will all just trickle down. I mean, it will actually trickle into the banks, is what I mean. It will trickle into the banks. I work with all the banks. But you see, it's Reaganomics, America. It will just trickle down. A fucking goddamn sales pitch at on a fucking map drawn by a child. Fuck Ronald Reagan. I take it back. Ronald Reagan gave the country away to all the banks. Like, legit. 100% gave the country to the banks. He put the country in the banks in charge of the country. That's what he did. I want to... Dude, I'm so... Like... I don't know, dude. I want to be president. Make me president. Patrick Carnes, how was Stephanie McMahon got buried on the way out? I've not seen any bad comments about her. I don't think she's really been buried. I think that the rumor... You may have seen rumors recently, though, about Stephanie McMahon, and what the rumors said was that they wanted to bury her. Somebody internally was trying to start the burial or the smear campaign on her, but it really hasn't happened. And obviously, it's because Vince McMahon. It's his company still. Vince McMahon is still the top guy. It's the McMahons, you know. So anybody coming out and being exposed as burying her, they're probably going to be buried, and they probably wouldn't do very well. So, I got to believe that that's why. All right, let's turn the truck off before we waste what little gas we have left. I can't even, you can't even drive Uber Eats anymore. You know what I mean? You could work, I could work my other job. I could work my 2 other jobs, work YouTube, and then even drive a little, like, somewhere on Uber Eats or something years ago, or a little while ago. And you can't do that now because it'll burn your gas up. I've had so many people come to me that say that they were delivering as their part-time job. You can't do that shit now. You can't even, that fucking takes all your money. You know what I mean? I've heard that companies like DoorDash and stuff are adding, like, +$2 and $3 per delivery or something. So maybe that's still going on. But, I mean, dude, that would have to go on and never stop. Because right now, that's what you're losing an hour. So, if you were doing Uber Eats or DoorDash or Instacart or any of those delivery things, if you were doing any of that, well, maybe, I don't know how Instacart works. I know how DoorDash and Uber Eats work, but Uber Eats, I know how they work. Because they paid the most. That's why a while ago I used to do them. But I stopped doing it a while back when the gas went up, and I just stopped doing it because my other job I took a different job. But if you're doing that now, I mean, you're fucked. So, you know, if you were making 18 or $16 to $25 an hour, so say you're making $18 an hour, well, now take away the gas. So now you're really making $14 an hour, and then take away the taxes. So you're making like $12 an hour. So it used to be awesome. You were making 18 to 20 something dollars an hour. That was kind of worth it. If you can make $20 an hour, you know, yeah, you probably go out for 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 hours a day, maybe. Make $100. But, dude, now, if you're making like $60 on that same thing, I mean, that kind of sucks. The Rangers fan should have locked in the $1 million dream. Yeah, that would have been nicer, I think. Like a safer, you know, if he just done the $1 million dream instead. You know? Hey, what's up, MCR? I'm going back to work soon, too, man. I'm on my little break, my window of the day where I get a break. I got 2 hours right now.
You all have decided to take your hard-earned money and to fund my show, to fund what I do, to fund what I believe in, to fund my godly ass. JCS Army, donate to me. Acknowledge me.
All my neighbors are like, what is going on? We're having a little cumbies right now, brother. The Ghost from the Coast, $9.99. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ghost from the Coast. Really appreciate that. Donate $30 remix. Should I do a remix? I should do a remix to that. Yo, TKO Rising, what's up, man? We're having a little cumbies today. Yeah, I'll do that, Extreme Chef. $100, bro. Getty Lee's, what up? What up, Getty Lee? Get hard, man. Meow the Heel. Look at that. What up, Blackburns World? How you doing, man? Gas is $7 in California. F me. Blake Roberts, you need to get out of California. Like, if anybody lives in California, get the hell out of there. Unless you have a lot of money. If you're rich, then fuck it. But you're going to hell in the next couple of years. If you don't know where California is going, like, they're on fucking loopy pills out there. I'm not saying that, like, you know, the right-wing people are any better that are crazy, but you need to get the fuck out of California, bro. Like, they're fucking nuts, dude. Have you seen Gavin Newsom and all these other people in California and what they do? You better get the fuck out of there, bro. That place is fucked. You know what will probably happen, maybe? If they continue to, but they keep getting shittier and shittier, and they keep electing these same people. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm thinking like all the California people move to Texas, and then they're going to turn Texas blue, and then the Republicans will only be the ones left in California after it goes to shit, and then the Republicans will turn California red again, and then the Texas people will scare out the liberal people back to California, where California will turn blue again, and then Texas will turn red again, and everything will be back to normal. But that's about 15 years from now. I don't know. That's fucking hilarious. It's already happening in Texas. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. But get out of California. Blake Roberts says the most registered Republicans are actually in California. That's true. In Northern California and all that. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. It's really just L.A. and San Francisco and San Diego that's a mess. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm from, I'm just making shit up at this point, I guess. I am in Massachusetts, so it just doesn't look good. $16 an hour in the middle of the 90s. Somebody said that your dad made $16 an hour in the middle of the 90s. I mean, in the middle of the 90s, $16 an hour was like, that's like $28. That's like $30, right? That's like $30 an hour now, or $28 an hour, or something like that. Somebody convert that for you. I don't know. Yeah, San Francisco's the biggest mess. San Francisco's where, you can smell the bathroom in the street. That's just sad, bro. enraging, kind of. Dude, Starfleet headquarters needs to be in San Francisco. They need to fix this shit, you know? But first we need the aliens to land, or no, we need to have World War III, and then the aliens can land, and then we can have Star Trek. It'll be great. It's really hot in here, so I don't think I'll be live for too long, because I am burning right now in here. It is hot. Bro, it's really hot in this truck. Average rent in California, yeah, it's crazy. $2,300 for rent for a 2-bedroom. My house is $2,400 a month for 5 people to live in it. So, 4 bedrooms. I have a 4-bedroom home with $2,400 a month, which I really kind of can't afford, but here I am. But honestly, I really probably couldn't afford anything. It wouldn't matter what it is, so.
Jan 6 committee is just a smear campaign on Trump.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not against any of the committee things, you know, like, I sound like Jesse Ventura. Well, you know, I'm not against any committee thing. If they're going to try to get to the bottom line, let them do it. If they can find proof and facts surface, there's nothing wrong with that. What's everybody so scared of if you've got nothing to worry about? You know, but it's, you know what it is like, we did the Dr. Fauci, probe or hearing or whatever. Whenever the Republicans do one of these probes or hearings, or, you know, and whenever one of when the Democrats do it as well, everybody on the other side ignores it. And then the other side complains about the other side ignoring it. They're all fucking babies. Everyone's a fucking pussy baby. And that's why our country can't be run the right way. Bro, all the goddamn Republicans now are like, not watching, you know, and then the Democrats, it's a big smear. But then when Fauci was put before Congress, you know, and nobody wanted to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about how he lied about gain of function, how he fucking tortures animals and shit, and a million other things. The Wuhan lab, the list goes on and on. Nobody cares from that side about that, but the other side cares. And when you do this January 6th committee, now the other side cares, but the other side doesn't care. You know? It just shows you how fucked all these people are, bro. Like, none of us can afford shit right now, you know what I mean? That's the funny thing. I had to get some orange juice. Yeah, man, supply chain shortages. I wish I was the president so bad, dude. I'd be on TV every day. Do you understand that? If I was the president, I would be literally on TV almost every day. If not weekly, every day. You know, like, get me a broadcast, I'm going to update the people. I would be speaking to the people so much, bro. I would be telling people what's going on, what I'm doing, what would I plan to do. Not going on fucking Jimmy Kimmel. You know what I mean? To be like, oh, we should lock up Republicans. That's what he's doing. He's going to laugh on Jimmy Kimmel about locking up Republicans. I'm not a Republican. I don't usually vote Republican. I never usually like Republicans. I'm not going to go on TV and talk about, ha 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 ha, let's lock up Republicans. Ha ha ha. You fucking idiot. So, you know, the guy's a fucking moron. If I'm president, I'm going on fucking TV every day to tell you how I'm going to figure out a way to take the pressure off of all of you. Fuck it. You know, if I'm president, I might even open up the goddamn pipeline if it helps. I'd be like, you know what? Trump was right and I was wrong. I don't like the idea that we're going to use this pipeline, and I never liked it from the beginning. But, you know, we're in a situation where it's our hands forced, and the logical step is that. So I'm going to open up that fucking pipeline. How about that? Justin McNeil, 31 months as a member. Holy shit, Justin. Thank you, man. Thank you, Justin. Justin was also one of the top patrons for years on the show, too. I know that he changed his status, but I just want to remember that he was one of the top guys. Who's worse, Bush or Biden? That's hard. I mean, it's not really hard. It's Bush is worse, I think, because Bush actively did horrific things. Biden is more cowardly and stupid and is sitting back while bad shit happens. So I don't know, but at least Bush would try to do something, I think. But Bush, the record gas prices happened during Bush too. Bush fucked our gas up too. And then they blamed it on Obama, but when Bush left the office, the gas was already in motion. I don't know, that's hard. Bush started an illegal war. They lied about fucking weapons of mass destruction. They lied to everybody. They possibly let or did 9/11. They certainly let it happen. So 9/11 either happened on purpose, or they let it happen, or they did it. He had a vice president who was in charge of a weapon company like Halliburton. So Dick Cheney, all his weapons and tanks and shit got used in the war. That's weird. He's the vice president. So his company makes all the weapons we use in the war. It's a little fucking weird. About 5 years ago or something, Ukraine, Joe Biden threatened Ukraine if they didn't fire that prosecutor that was going after Hunter Biden, so that Hunter Biden could have a seat in the Ukraine at whatever the fuck company that was over there. Then they gave Ukraine a bunch of money, and then Joe Biden promised Ukraine all this shit and they would have all this money. And now 5 years later, Ukraine is attacked by Russia. Joe Biden's the president. Hunter Biden has all this shit that has to do with Ukraine. Just like on 9/11, when our friends, George Bush's close friends, the Saudis, were scapegoated about 9/11. You know what I mean? So they had to go attack Iraq instead. I don't understand how people don't put all this shit together. The Bidens have all kinds of shit that has to do with Ukraine. Then suddenly Ukraine's attacked and now there's a war with Ukraine and we're funding billions of dollars to them. Biden promised he would help Ukraine, but not as a president. He promised he would help them make money. And he did. Just had to have it go to war. Biden and NATO purposely set up Ukraine to be attacked by Russia. They purposely did all the things that they could do so that Ukraine would be attacked, so that we could send billions of dollars into our military budget, into some plan somewhere that we don't know where it's going. It's called laundering money. So we're laundering money for some fake bullshit. A country is literally under attack and people are being killed, all to launder billions of dollars. Just like 9/11, we were attacked so we could go to war with Iraq, which had nothing to do with it. So I'm not a fucking idiot, and I hope that most people in this country aren't an idiot. As much as I don't want that to be true, and how I don't, back in the day I used to get angry when people would say that, oh, 9/11's not real or whatever. That it's not that. People are really dead. They really got killed. We just basically allowed it. We'll have demons coming in. Holy shit, I don't know what he said. His thing scrolled by too fast, but he's an OG. I was reading a book somewhere about America is benefiting from the Ukraine war. It is. It's not like it's fake. It's real. But we're benefiting. We're not benefiting. The politicians are. Somebody's benefiting. It's not us. We're doing horrible.
Shit, bum.
What is this I hear about a heated confrontation between Jericho and MVP in Houston?
Oh, shit. I didn't see that. I haven't seen that yet. I have not seen that. I'm in my truck right now. I just got back from work. I was working outside. Shit, I don't know, Wolhat Demon. I'll have to go look at it. Lord. Yeah, if Biden wins in 2024, it's rigged. Nobody's voting for this guy again. No way. No one will vote for Kamala Cuntass. She's an idiot. No one will vote for Biden. Anybody would be better. And that's probably what they'll run on, is anybody. I just wish I would love to I'd love to fix this place. I'd hire smart people. You don't have to be a smart person. You just have to be surrounded by smart people and know how to make decisions based off of them. That's all you got to do. You have to be a good leader, a coach. Coaches on basketball teams and things like that, and hockey teams. No, hockey a lot of times are smart. But, you know, sometimes basketball coaches, it's like you never played. You're just the coach. That's what we need. But the problem with that is then you can end up listening to the wrong people. That's a problem Trump had. He was listening to, Trump was listening to a lot of different people. And sometimes he listened to the right people, and sometimes he listened to the wrong people. And you can influence him if you talk a good game. You know what I mean? If you hit him with the good sales pitch, Trump will believe you, you know? And he'll be like, I think you're right. I like it. You know, it's you got to be careful with him. What up? All the people from other countries in the chat are just like, are we really talking about your country again? What's going on? I don't know, bro, but I can't afford shit. I can't wait. I can't wait for the next 5 years when we're all homeless. That'll be great. I'll tell you what, when I'm out there, and by the way, X-Pac and KANE, I don't give a shit. These people, I think KANE is too right-wing, and I think X-Pac is too pussy left-wing. So fuck them both. I think KANE's tweets are ill-timed. I think they're inappropriate for the time, maybe, or a little, even though it's your beliefs, I get that. I don't disagree with KANE. I kind of agree with KANE, I think, but I just disagree with, like, hey, man, like, but then again, other people are saying that they want to come for your shit, so I get it, but I would just be like, I don't know. He really didn't do much wrong. X-Pac is a pussy. Listen, I don't trust anybody who needs to carry a fucking little dog with them everywhere. All right? X-Pac, do you hear me? X-Pac, you're a pussy. All right? I don't trust anybody. X-Pac is a pussy. So I don't trust X-Pac. I don't trust anybody who used to do drugs, possibly molest women while they were passed out, allegedly, do what he did to China, be on drugs, be a piece of shit. I don't trust anybody like that. And I certainly don't trust a guy who needs to hold a dog under his arms to take a piss. Bum. You need a dog to take a piss.
MVP was mad Jericho made pro-Trump comments on Gen 6. MVP went to a hotel lobby where I were staying. Jericho said, I don't wrestle jobbers to MVP.
Oh, shit. That's awesome, Alex Oli. So MVP is another angry, another angry liberal former convict. Who wants to attack Jericho. See how angry the left has become? That's what I don't understand about the left. I used to be the left. I used to be them. I'm not the left anymore because they're violent criminals. That's why I'm not there anymore. I don't support the right because they're religious nut jobs who want to control people because of fucking Catholicism or whatever the fuck. So fuck that. But I also don't support the left because they're fucking evil. They're fucking, if you don't agree with them, they assault you. That's what they do. Fuck you. Fuck you, you criminal fuck, MVP. Why don't you go kill somebody over your fucking goddamn beliefs? You weird fucking unable to wrestle, fucking washed up, most victimless player. You piece of shit. And fuck you, X-Pac, with your dog under your arm to take a shit. X-Pac. You hear me, Sean Waltman? You blocked me on Twitter for nothing. You fucking skinny, fucking cracked out midget. Fuck. You blocked me for no fucking reason. You blocked me for no fucking reason. Fuck you. I hate everybody. That's the difference between me and you fucks. I hate everybody equally. I hate the fucking liberal left who are psychos, and I hate the right who are psychos as well. I'm my own person because these parties are criminal fucks. Fuck them all. Fuck them in the ass, and fuck you, X-Pac. Go fuck your dog, you pussy. I wouldn't trust you with a fucking garden hose, you piece of shit. Fuck you. I'll get you and your little dog, too.
Shit bum.
I'm seeing a pattern. MVP ex-convict, SPAC druggie, Jericho 30-year successful career makes donations to help people in need. Glenn Jacobs, Mayor.
I'm so glad you brought this up. I'm going to make a video on this later. I'm tired of terrible, evil people attacking other people physically. Alex Oli, thank you, bro. What up, Alex Oli? I'm serious, man. Send this to fucking X-Pac. You fucking criminal convict fuck. You're so fucked up you need a dog to jerk off. You need a dog to take a piss, jerk off. You probably need a dog to rape somebody right now, X-Pac. Sean Waltman, you're a fucking scumbag. And MVP, why don't you go stab someone again? You fuck, like your goddamn hero, fucking goddamn fucking cocksucker from the Vikings.
DA Almighty We God is here. Shout out to my Nichols and DA chat and my Nickel Joe. Much love.
What up to the $50 patron and the almighty We God. Thank you, Nikki J, the Weed God. Let me tell you something. I'm so angry right now, man. These people are sick. They literally are criminals, and they're the ones that want to tell you what to do. Chris Jericho has done nothing but be an awesome human being.
Hey,
Yo.
Joe. Good to see you, man. Remember me?
Wow.
I have been watching you regularly but donating after a long time.
Hey,
I am on the social media break, man. Want to go back to the 2000s.
Yeah, I want to go back to, well, the 90s, but I'll take the early 2000s too. Prehish Muhamdar. Prehish Muhamdar, man, what's going on, dude? I still see you on Instagram, I think. I usually just kind of see you on Instagram when I'm scrolling Instagram. All the way from India. Prehish Muhamdar, thank you, sir. Seti, shut the fuck up, Seti, you bitch. You bitch, get off the phone. Seti, what the hell are you doing? I call you, you cunt, Seti. I call you cunt, Seti. Shut up, you bitch. You piece of shit. You piece of shit. You bitch. Sorry. You don't like Chris Jericho because he voted for Trump? Chris Jericho has donated to cancer kids. He's donated to injured people who are liberals. He's donated to injured wrestlers. He's privately donated in situations that you don't even know about, that I know about. Chris Jericho has donated $1 million at this point, probably, between all kinds of different funds and things. You don't even understand. So, it doesn't surprise me that Jericho doesn't go around attacking people for their beliefs, but MVP would attack somebody for their beliefs. And I got news for MVP. The people in this chat agree with me. Many of the people in this chat are liberals. Many of them are Republicans or somewhere in the middle or whatever they are. We're all in agreement that MVP sucks and that Jericho is a good person. Many of you may not agree in my chat. Many people in my chat may not agree with Jericho's politics. Some of you may not agree with Jericho's politics. You may not be happy he voted for Trump, right? But nobody, I don't think, really anybody in here is going to say Jericho's a bad person and I'm going to attack Jericho, because we're normal people, most of us. These people, though, aren't normal. I don't know how you can do that to people, how you can, and see, it's psychosis worked up by the media. See, when Alex Jones has psychosis, they ban him off all platforms. But when everyday people attack people with punches to the head because they've got psychosis over what the media's been feeding them, nobody does anything. You notice that? Nobody does anything. Oh, well, maybe you go to jail, but not for long. Dude, some guy killed a 2-year-old. He's in jail for 16 years. Did you guys see that? This big dude told his kid, like, put your hands up. Put your hands up, bitch. And then he beat the 2-year-old to death. He's got 16 years. How the fuck do you have 16 years for beating a kid to death? How is this guy not dead himself? How is that not a maximum sentence? How is that not a life sentence? Dude, if you beat a child to death, how do you give 16 years to somebody? What, so when the kid would have been 18 years old, he gets out of jail? Like, on that day that guy gets out of jail, if he doesn't get out of jail earlier, that kid wouldn't have even been 18 yet. Well, actually what it is, so Jfinity, what it is this. I'm going to sum it up right now for you. The mainstream media, should get things right almost all the time. However, the mainstream media bends the rules now and lies. When the mainstream media bends the rules and lies even a little bit, it sets off red alarms for everybody. When Alex Jones makes claims and gets things wrong, it's not as big of a deal because he's not really the mainstream media. So what happens is, Alex Jones is right about massively crazy things, right? Like crazy things that shouldn't be right about, he's right about. But he's wrong about a whole lot more. But because his information is so valuable that he's right about, people follow him for everything. And because CNN and MSNBC are so wrong about so many things, when they should be wrong about almost nothing, they are devalued much easier. That's why nobody watches them. Because they're devalued. They should almost never get it wrong. Because they should have all these checks and balances. But they don't. And Alex has not a lot of checks and balances. But that allows him to be free to get crazy shit right that everyone else would never even focus on. So what you have here is Alex Jones on his own being a little bit unhinged, and he finds crazy conspiracies that end up being true, many of them, and many of them that aren't true. So he's wrong about a bunch of conspiracies, and he's right about a bunch of conspiracies. CNN won't even talk about the conspiracies, but they will lie about regular stuff. So which one do you choose? And the fact of the matter is, both are disingenuous, but both are treated differently. So with Alex Jones, there's a high risk, high reward. When Jones is right about something, it's massively a huge reward. But when Jones is wrong about a lot of stuff, it's always a risk because he's wrong about so much. So watching Alex Jones for 2 hours, there's a high risk you're going to get a lot of bullshit. But there's a high reward possibility for some of the stuff that he gets right that you would have never known about if you didn't watch him. However, with CNN, it's kind of a low risk, low reward, you know? You're going to get all the regular news everybody knows about, but then you're going to get a spin on it that's a lie. So, and then they're not going to cover the crazier stuff for whatever reason. They never covered, just like the Epstein trial, right? Nobody covered the Epstein shit. We had all the Epstein stuff for years. Hey, they're raping children on an island. Hey, they're trafficking children on an island. Nope, not going to talk about it. Nope, not going to talk about it. Alex Jones talked about it. And now, the person running the January 6th committee is the person who said no to the story about the child sex trafficking. So now that person is in charge of a committee about January 6th, but they're the ones that support child rape. So everyone's like, we love the January 6th. Well, you support child rape. So, person in charge of it wants to rape kids, wants to traffic kids. But they don't care. Nobody cares. Or I do, but many of the other people don't. Alex Oli, thank you, bro. I don't know, bro. Sometimes if you donate a lot, it does that. Let's see. It could have been because of the January 6th thing. Sometimes they take off monetization if you do that. No one is seeing anything about the Jericho MVP thing. Nobody's seeing that. So that didn't happen? Is it fake news? I went on a rant for no reason. Sorry, MVP. Alex smashed his super chat button. A super chat button work for the rest of you guys? Sometimes they'll take it down if you are talking about like a hot topic or something like that. They'll just take it away for the stream. I've seen that happen before. Sometimes like certain topics, like they'll take it away or whatever. But like that's why like I think committees are good. Like no matter what, I don't mind the committees because if you got nothing to worry about, it's all good. Yeah, it's probably because we get demonetized on this video. Once you get demonetized on the video, then they usually take it away. Yeah, I don't mind committees for anything. You know, I think they should, if you can investigate or get like the truth out for stuff, like I don't mind that. I don't care about, you know, if it's a distraction, people say that, whatever. If you got nothing to worry about, then whatever. Let's hear everything. I don't care. They did a committee on Dr. Fauci. They did a committee on January 6th now. They do a committee on this, that, and the other thing. And then each side complains about it. I don't have a problem. You know, like just, I don't mind if they do committees. I just think it's funny that both sides complain about it. Like every time both sides complain about it so much. They're like, oh, we're going to complain about it. It's like, why? Just do it. And then everybody does it. You know, if you don't want committees, then just don't do any of them. Don't do them anymore at all. You know, no more committees for anybody. You know, no more hearings or committees for anybody if you don't want to do them. Otherwise, you know, everybody does them and whatever. What are you going to do? You know? My phone is getting super hot. All right. I'm going to call it a stream because my phone is getting super hot. I'll be live tonight for Monetize This. So I will see you guys live tonight for Monetize This. We didn't talk about the Rangers fan, but I'll talk more about that later tonight, I think. But yeah, the Rangers fan, man, he got knocked, the Tampa Bay Lightning fan got knocked out. I mean, I don't care, you know, what the guy said. The guy might have been obnoxious, saying crazy shit. I mean, you know, maybe somebody would yell back at him or throw a beer at him or something. I could see that. But sucker punching somebody out there like that, that's insane, dude. Why would you ever do that to somebody? I mean, that guy was probably drunk too. But now he's going to get an assault charge. Mickey K9, thank you, man. Thank you, everybody, man. Dude was knocked out cold. Sucker punch again, yeah, huh? It was definitely a sucker punch. I mean, dude, he didn't see that coming at all. Hopefully, yeah, that doesn't happen in the Celtics game. What up, Getty? Feel free to leave a like on the way out. And get crazy. We'll see you tonight for Monetize This. I don't know when I'm going to start. It really depends on when I get home. Hopefully, it's going to be like, you know, 10 p.m. or something like that. You know, let me see. Yeah, hopefully it'll be around 10 p.m. He's seen stars, just not the Dallas Stars. That's crazy. He's a wrestling fan. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tonight for Monetize This.